Hello, I'm sorry I didn't make a part 2 yesterday. I also couldn't make it today because I was too tired because I was busy, but here's the part 2. When your parents shouted your name, they stopped fighting for a split second, letting the villains get an opening on your parents and knock them out. It wasn't too long until you woke up in a dark room. You could not make out anything in the room until a light flicked on, then you could see everything. Your parents tied up on the floor with a rope around their wrists, ankles, and a gag over their mouth. You were tied up, but instead a villain was behind you. The villain behind you pushed you, making you draw closer to your parents. You caught yourself and then looked back at the villain. You could hear your gagged parents muffled screaming and crying. The villain asked, "Any last words for your parent?" You looked at your parents. You couldn't say anything. Everything was happening too fast for you to process. "Any last words for your kid?" A different villain asked, in all black like the other one. He took off their gags so they could speak. "We love you so much. We are so Bang. The villain had shot your parents, making blood splat and stain the white walls all around you. You stood there in fear while tears fell down your eyes. You didn't know how to process everything that had just happened. Their bodies hit the ground, making more blood hit you, the walls, and the floor. You looked into their lifeless eyes while more and more tears came running down your cheek. The villains heard the police and Pro Harris. They took a run for it, leaving you standing there not moving, looking down at your lifeless bodies just a few feet away from you. You heard a few explosions, and the door busted open. You were too in shock to look behind you to see what the noises were. All Might had came running in to see you alive, but your parents dead in front of you. Midnight, President Mike Azawa also came in to see what had happened. "What the hell?" All Might said. Seconds later, two gentle arms had tightly gripped you and picked you up, turning you to face him. But you couldn't tell who it was because you were too zoned out with the same thought. Your parents' lifeless eyes, blood on the wall, dripping from you in the ceiling. You rested your head on the man's shoulder. Black hair had hit your face and you realized who it was. It was Aizawa. And I'm sorry that this one's short too. I'm just running out of ideas. This is my first time ever making a series. Bye.